Blakk Rasta, be careful. Today, I'm not going to insult you. Hypocrite. You are hypocrite. Go and bath.
Chairman Wontumi, come here. Very arrogant guy.
Blakk Rasta, go and bath.
Chairman Wontumi, a man who has stolen from the state.
You cannot, come to the radio, sit down into the desert and come and do like this. You are not bigger than your boss. I own 5 radio stations and TVs. You can insult everybody, but you cannot insult your father. I'm your father. Stop that. Anything Wontumi will come and say, I will do it. Why don't you go to the big companies and say it because I'm African, because I'm Ghanaian? I'm telling you, go and bath. Wontumi is the institution. You cannot break.
By the age of 24, he said he already owned 2 huge story buildings in Kumasi. A man who has destroyed the flora and fauna of the state selfishly for his own comfort. He came out of nothing into something, made so much money. Right now, had entered into the wide gates of Nsawam prison. Wontumi having gone in there, they took him straight to what many people will call the VIP section. But the name is the diagnostic center. He went in there. Now what is in there is different from the rest of the cells. Here there is a fan, no air conditioning. But there is also a TV set connected to DSTV that you could watch Chelsea that you wanted to buy a few years back. You have the chance to watch animals in the wild like Pastor Mensa Otabil would. My brother, my sister, and his bed was a student-sized bed. The mattress was thin like this, as if 2 mosquitoes were going to sleep on that. With his heavy weight and huge body, oh my God, when he was pointed to the bunk bed that this was going to be his bed, he went on his knees immediately and started to pray. My brother, my sister, tears welled his eyes, and he could be heard by officers say, "Oh, Irade, if this is my new home, give me the strength to be able to stay here." And tears welled up his eyes. Water started to come down. Chairman Wontumi was visibly shattered beyond comparison. My brother, my sister, his Ghana must go was on one side of the thing. Now, this diagnostic center can take up to about 50 people. It's bunk beds like student halls. He got in there, and it went all the way to 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Everyone was going to bed. Chairman Wontumi couldn't sleep. He turned his body left and right. He got up and prayed all the way to about 10 p.m. He tried to go back to bed again. Sleep eluded him. My brother, my sister, he tried to look through the window, but he could only look into the yard. And he realized that the whole place was very quiet, except a few crickets that made a lot of noise around, coupled with the guttural voices, the basic voices of a few toads. Chairman Wontumi shed more tears. He couldn't sleep the whole night. He was coughing. Chairman Wontumi, my brother, my sister, saw reality. He prayed and prayed and prayed. But that was just the first day. He has 19 years more and 364 1/4 days to go, if he's to go by all 20 years. We know that it's not up to that when we are dealing with the prison system. Early this morning, and this is where the news is. Dash it away and come here. Now, Chairman Wontumi, early this morning, started to complain that he was ill, very sick, and was shivering. They took him to the infirmary. That's another name for a clinic right there inside the Nsawam prison. And then he told the doctor that he was diabetic. I am diabetic. I am sick. I swear, if you leave me here, I'll die. Chairman Wontumi says he's diabetic. And if he's left in there for another 1 week, he would die in there. So they moved him from the diagnostic center all the way into the infirmary. I am a man of those years. Let me take you through exactly what the diagnostic center is. And you get to know exactly what it is. Run the dossier and watch this. The Correctional Diagnostic Center at the Insawam Medium Security Prison is a specialized assessment unit established with support from the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime to evaluate incoming inmates, individual risks, needs, and mental well-being. There is no official VIP section in the prison, but rather this diagnostic model drives individual classification and targeted rehabilitation. So when they take you there, they have to look at the risk. How many prisoners in here are already waiting for Wontumi to show him Pepe? They won't put you there, or else they will show you Pepe. Is he a risk? Is he going to be harmed? If they realize that you are that kind of high-profile criminal, then they put you in there, awaiting other instructions. Now, these are the core functions of the diagnostic center. Now, it evaluates the personal backgrounds, mental health, and specific antecedents of crimes for incoming prisoners. It replaces a one-size-fits-all security approach by designing customized treatment. My brother, my sister, vocational training regimes also infused into that. Now, it serves as the pilot classification framework integrated into programs like Together for Rehabilitation, now expanding to other Ghanaian prisons. My brother, my sister, now this was opened somewhere on April 19, 2024, with support from the Fair Justice Initiative and Blue Skies, which is right there inside Insawam. They did the sword cutting, and that is what it is right now as we speak. So Chairman Wontumi was taken there. When you go in there, they evaluate you. What is your mental condition? There are some kind of conditions that would not warrant you to be with just everybody. Do you have a disability? It would be very, very unfortunate to add a disabled person or a person with physical conditions like that to be put in there. So Chairman Wontumi was put in there. Now he's in the infirmary where there are only 4 people right now as we speak. Chairman Wontumi got in there. So he's in the clinic as we speak right now. He says he's diabetic.
But what I'm saying is that the point I'm trying to buttress is that the UK, because of Russia and Ukraine war, the inflation is higher than Ghana. So my point is that crate of egg, it was £3, but now it has increased to £6. Is it true or not? So, you cannot, come to the radio, sit down into the distance and come and do like this. Blakk Rasta, be careful. You are not bigger than your boss. I own 5 radio stations and TVs, 5 online, okay? You can insult everybody, but you cannot insult your father. I'm your father. Stop that. Today, I'm not going to insult you. But I'm trying to put sense, in your mind. This is the point I'm trying to make, okay? To tell you, okay? So anything you want to me will come and say, I will do it. Why don't you go to the big companies and say it because I'm African, because I'm Ghanaian? Hypocrites. You are hypocrites. You are hypocrites. You are hypocrites. Go and bath. Go and bath. Blakk Rasta, go and bath. Go and bath. I'm telling you, go and bath. Wontumi is the institution.
Brought to court again from prison for more charges. We told you. My brother, as for Wontumi, he's finished. Wontumi will return if he doesn't get clemency, presidential pardon, or political interruptions. When I, Blakk Rasta, would be 72 years old, Wontumi will return when he's 70 years. No tears for Wontumi. Hi! Today, his confused lawyer, that guy who was an MP somewhere, lost and whatever. I don't follow politics. I'm not a politician. My brother, my sister, Andy Apiakubi, that's his name. My brother, my sister, he was representing Wontumi. A couple of times he pulled out. They brought in Atachia. Atachia went in there. Not even his shiny bald head could shine enough to glitter in the dark spaces of Wontumi. They slapped him with a 20-year jail term. Yesterday was the first day he was in jail. He prayed all night. And early this morning, he ran to authorities again. He's diabetic. And if he's not taken out, he will die. Taken out to where? Diabetes. Do you know the cancer your activities gave to people? Do you know how many people, my brother, my sister, are in narrow graves because of your nasty activities? And those who followed him around, hailing him on Charmaine, Benghazi. When he was in school, he was called Benghazi. My brother, my sister, dash him away and come here. That's him and his lawyer. The lawyer who abandoned him a couple of times. Emotional lawyer. Finally was in court. And you know what he went to court to do? To adjourn. To ask for an adjournment. For whatever reason. Whilst he was asking for adjournment, Wontumi himself arrived at the courthouse in the prison van. And when he arrived, you should have seen how he was walking. That's the prison van. That's the prison van. You see the prison van? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Prison services. Come in. Bam. And then Wontumi was in there. My brother, my sister, dash it away. He arrived. Lawyer was shocked. He has come to tell the court that his client will not be here. They are trying to adjourn the whole thing. And all of a sudden, the client appeared. Why? Don't they have any communication? Are they not talking to each other? Do they not know that this is what is supposed to be happening? You should have seen Wontumi in court. I've been advised not to show the footages. My brother, my sister, Wontumi was walking like a snail on heat. You know how snailish, sluggish a snail is? When it's on heat, it becomes sexier. And it moves as if it's going to eat cabbage. Wontumi is so good at that. Pretends I am sick. And he's only sick when he is supposed to be accountable. Such an irresponsible boy. When Iyoko picked him up, all of a sudden he developed coccidiosis. Anytime you arrest Wontumi, he has a disease that cannot be found even in the medical dictionary. One day at Insawam, he's already running to the authorities telling them that he's heavily diabetic. When I heard it, I said, get him his diabetes medicine there. Does he know the number of people with cancer? Cancer that they got from his activities. Do they know how many families have lost so many members because of these nefarious activities? My brother, until we get really accountable for our actions, this nation will never move forward. Ghanaians are so empathetic, and I'm choosing my words very carefully. They have gone beyond sympathy. They are now in the realm of empathy. They are so empathetic. Oh, this man is in trouble. Even though he has killed 1 million people. Oh, look at how he's suffering. Oh, he's here, he's sweating. Oh, his mouth has even curved to the other side. Oh, nyaminti mumanonka. Yamfama nyame. Yamfama nyame. Before he went to jail, he was running his mouth. He had done nothing wrong. And he got innocent people from Nima, a Shaiman, that they gave Apeteshi, and we, and 100 cities too, to come and risk their lives on the hot streets of Accra. If the police had gotten trigger happy and they fired shots, Wontumi's daughter or son will not be amongst the dead. Miracles, Abuaje's family members will not be part of this. All the NPP guys arrived in V8s. We, the ghetto youth, we arrived there in Legedi's Benz. The Benz of the leg. Legedi's Benz. When they are firing and people are dying, you know the names you hear? Mahamudu Al-Hassan. Oh, Abuaje Miracles was detained at Iyoko, and then there was a demonstration which turned violent, and the police had to contain the situation by firing tear gas and then a few live rounds, which saw 6 people dead. Now, amongst the dead are, number 1, Mahmoud Al-Hassan. Number 2, Abdul Rafiq Kasim. Number 3, Abongo Azukuku. Number 4, Ibrahim Kayode. Number 5, Dantani Alamisi. Number 6, Joffrey Atinga Azure. You won't find any Mensa Ekwe Akunde. You will not find anybody that has a name that is not synonymous with the ghettos. They are all the ghetto youth that they bring. Yet when they win, all the monies and all the largesse, they keep to themselves and their families. Yet every time they need people to misbehave, it is the Ibrahim Kasims, it is the Muhammad Labarans, Dantani Alamise, Lamehe Apanzo. These are the people that they pick up to follow these idiots. Why should I follow a political idiot? Look at the houses they are building. Look at the mansions. Go to Nima. Wallahi, somebody's house, there's a gutter passing in the middle of the house. In Nima, when they are giving you a direction, they use smell. Nima, unkabihaka. Wallahi, when wari, ala shegen wari, when it bang it up, na bayan nang, akwani mutum farfare. Suna shi aponzo, nka kenshi kamang kwa. Nka bi bayan no, ukaji wari kuma wari, to wasn't there. In our community, we direct people using smell. Ufaha, ubeti sebi o tefi. Ebon pa, ebon. Ufawa, frafani bi o efe na ponzo.
Abushan for chairman Wontumi case no. ya wo sa manfo NDC4 kekansem a enimu omu twa trochra manfo. 1 chema Wontumi ye nchi ni ntum because we wia oman no sika debi onua oman no sika. 2 chema Wontumi ye nchi ni ntum because why galamsey. No, according to court no nkrata court judgment no okay nkanya ye nka se chema Wontumi aye galamsey. Nemu no judge na say court na say chema Wontumi at the part of the concession. Chema Wontumi ankasa company ya akonta mining. According to court no enye galamsey no moye de license e no moye mining. Na de inti omo se chema Wontumi yele na kotum because of say omo say eya akonta mining na sas na chema Wontumi na ankasa de a ode ye mining no ode e fan baby emma third party or the fan baby ma obi foforo se ono so entu emu agudie na ode manipa no na nke wo se okwaje approval every minerals commission ho ana say ministry of lands and natural resources ho chama Wontumi ankwaje approval eno nti no magina so de natum but enipa no a chama Wontumi de asase ne ma wo mu se wo muntu I know to chama Wontumi ekodam no san krofo na omutu ne de mahama ban no anche wo mo yenye wo mo hwe. Let me read say the be inquest e bo muka. Now we read a judgment no one almost say assignment of mineral rights without approval contrary to section 14.1 and section 99.2b. Yes, was send me kind no. You say assignment of mineral right without approval. Naturally say chama Wontumi ede to me share nkofo bi nsam so omuntu agudie wona asase so abra wa nkwaje krata amfra minerals commission ho enti ye nka se chama Wontumi akowire ska na chama Wontumi ono amu ay galamsey dabi enti omo monam say ya chena to because of galamsey no ye nchi nintum because why galamsey dabi ya chena to because of so almost ordinary sase efa bi ama obi se ontum agudie abra wa nkwaje approval from a minerals commission. That was for 2029 MPP ba mu NDC4 ICB 2 for him. So when him say gold board submit envy yes so about $240 million. As yen kan hore me do na me ba mu 2029 sai case ni be di submit envy odi for be dem na France do be di for agric minister Erikopoku en kokon ketenkete $21 million na o sen crofo na we no 2029 ye ba mu a wo mo marry nkokon no oba kofo ma ba nyesa ono mu obedem obefi $21 million obetua ye froa Malik Basantale over 90 million Ghana cedis na o se odikodua kwan susu ano ye ba mu 2029 e de ba konyina court baby odua kwan susu ano ba kwa kire yen wantumi amedunum so obedem Joseph Yami ya cheno because of galamsey yes you go investigate no you go educate na to man fi Alasana Banga NDC4 vice chairman senior yeba yebe free case no yebedi ene ya gise dey na NDC very no ho omomem ana wo mutu na midum Nyankopon 2029 hwe me kama sempi ya ho mobehu ne wo mutirim timi nkasa bi mon kama ko antum ye MPP4 ni e koso